You know, you will never hit the ball long effectively until you can hit it with at least some reasonable control over direction. If you're just hitting it long, but it's crooked, it doesn't do you any good. It completely defeats the purpose. In fact, it'd be a lot easier just to dink it short if you're going crooked. So to get the ball going straighter, you're going to at least need a rudimentary sense or feel of what a good swing plane, a good club path feels like. Right after this, let me give you a really great and simple drill that's going to kind of help you feel the right groove going back and coming into the ball. It's going to help you create a very straight club path, very neutral swing plane, and assist in getting you down the fairway more often. Stay tuned. Hey, this is Steve with HitItLonger.com. I continue on my journey to hit it longer and straighter than ever before. I hope you'll join me by hitting the subscribe button right down there and support the channel by hitting like and making a comment at the end. All right, so this drill will best be viewed from the down the line angle so you can see where I've positioned these baskets. Notice I've got two baskets, two sticks. I've got the alignment sticks set up roughly at the same angle as the club shaft. I got a 7-iron here, as the club shaft is sitting at address. I've got the outside bucket approximately lined up inside edge outside of the ball, and then I've got about a 12 to 15 inch gap between the two of them, setting me up a little convenient corridor on an arc, but not too much of an inside arc. We're looking to make the swing on a kind of a moderate or a subtle arc. So this is going to prevent both the people that go up and to the outside too much, which is some people I see in lessons, but a lot of people who swing the club way too far to the inside like this going back, and that gets them in all sorts of problems too. So if you can get somewhere reasonably in the middle between these two sticks, you're going to really have a head start on the downswing, making a really good club path, which helps the ball go straight. If you were to vary so much off of this that you would hit one of the sticks or the baskets, well, you'll probably have to do some kind of manipulation at the top of the swing to return back onto the groove again. And maybe on your downswing, you're not in this groove at all. A lot of you are going to be over the top of this stick. Some of you, though, might be used to dropping too far under this stick, which would send you too far into out. That would give you lots of pushes, drop kick, hook shots, duck hooks, that kind of thing. Let's give it a try here. First, what I would advise, before you hit any golf balls, as usual, I would just practice taking it back right in between there. And you see that this is working pretty good to make sure that I go back. See, if I'm just mid-range right here, about halfway between the two sticks, got a pretty straight club path here to my target, just like that. So you might do a whole bunch of dry swings back and forth to kind of get used to the feel. Maybe just to take away first, then you might start taking it up higher, like parallel here. And you'll feel maybe a little bit of dropping it here and returning it back to the ball again. So this is a great exercise to set up in the backyard. You'll have to figure out, if it's just grass, you can just stab the grass with the two sticks and set it up that way, as you could on a regular driving range. But you could really groove a good swing path with the two stick idea. Now let's proceed to hit some soft shots. I've got a 7 here. And for me, a soft shot, a bunt will just be maybe about 150 or so. And the data from that last shot is coming up on the screen right here. You can see that my path, although I did hit a little bit of a toe hook, ended up on the target line pretty much, but you can see my path was about 1 degree out to in, close enough to 0 to be excellent. Now what you're looking for with the sticks, if you don't have a TrackMan, is something that will produce a ball flight where the ball launches pretty straight at your target and you don't have to rely on much curve to get the ball to finish on target. Now when you've hit a whole bushel of balls with this setup and you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, and so your groove is starting to become a little tighter, all you have to do is just start to make the baskets a little bit closer together so the gap narrows. So I just went about a 1/2 inch there. I wouldn't make any grandiose changes, just very minor. And again, about 60–70%. All right, again, so you can see that on the screen the data shows that, boy, I'm coming in on a nice enough plane, not too steep, not too shallow, not too inside out, not too outside in, but pretty much on a groove that's going to be highly functional towards creating a 0-degree path and shallow enough to provide power and ease of getting the club face squared up to the target as well. So remember, try this drill first without a ball, just swinging dry swings, even just takeaways at first. And then you might start adding, but slow motion. When you're ready to add a golf ball, you're going to go very slow with the short iron because you don't want to wipe out your sticks, just in case you're not inside this groove already. A lot of people are outside one way or another, and you're going to have a little bit of an adjustment period, so you've got to take it kind of slow. Build up the speed and the length of club over time, and hopefully this drill is going to get you both starting the ball and finishing a lot more on target. Then once you can hit the ball between the trees for 18 holes, then we can really start ramping up the power. Hey, I hope this drill helps a whole lot. I'm Steve for HitItLonger.com. Thanks so much for watching my channel, and as usual, I'll either see you in the next video or I'll see you longer and straighter down the fairway. Everybody take good care.